You guys are a really good combo, though.
Yeah, especially in this, because I want to hear more about the Game & Watch stuff.
Shotgun is Game & Watch.
He's the kid. All right, we're sitting down. Oh, what match is this now? This is losers finals. All right,
losers finals.
Here. This is Kick and Shockbound sitting down again for a Peach and Game & Watch.
Oh, we got Rise in the chat. Rise is another Game & Watch main.
Yeah. He's been talking about how the Ganondorf matchup works between the two of them, and I'm not sure. Chevy was quite opinionated, as Chevy tends to be.
Oh well.
I was thinking it can kind of go even.
I feel like it's. I feel like it's even. Ganondorf kills him so early. It's not really.
Yeah, if you can make the right kind of calls, it's kind of similar to like Bowser, where it's like you start getting hit, you're kind of done, but you pull the right hits and you got him. But it's just a lot harder work, I feel. So how about this kind of matchup?
This kind of matchup for Game & Watch, I think he struggles with it a little bit. That is probably even, because they would kill each other just as easily.
Yeah, these are both characters that are really good at holding down, like
holding area.
Down. Yeah, holding down. Yeah. Holding down a small space around them very, very well, and having tons of combo potential. Game & Watch, of course, it has a little bit more mobility, but Peach has the float. So
Game & Watch's bacon is a bit like how Peach's float cancels work, in that they have no end lag at all.
Yeah, more like Falco lasers, I'd have to say. But in terms of the matchup between the two, that is a fair example, yeah.
Because of the stun and the angle that the bacon sends at, and since it's also, like, it has a pan hitbox that will send them away, you can run at them with stuff sort of like that, like how Peach would do a float cancel nair right at you.
Oh, that's true,
you can keep on following up just like that.
Yeah.
Not a lot of combos you can do against like a Peach, and when you're running at her with bacon, then...
Would that be safe to grab out of? Because, I mean, you hit the ground, and if they have to shield the... Ooh! The up air with the stage spike against Teddy while he's holding the ledge. Very interesting. We're evening things right back up.
I guess at that percent, that's kind of a thing that will happen.
Okay, so right there, that wasn't a phantom hit. That was a small bacon. Can you explain to me the difference between big, small, and how all that goodness works?
Yeah, there's no phantoms in PM. That's strictly a melee thing. But here, when Game & Watch has two pieces of bacon out like that, like when he jumps and puts out two pieces of bacon in the same short hop, if he throws out another one before those ones have disappeared, he will throw out a bacon that will do no stun and only do like 3%. It'll be just like a Fox laser.
Okay, so it kind of the bacon essentially degrades over continuous use.
Yeah, if you use too much of it at a time, it will. What?
Ooh, stage spike almost.
Oh my God, he did that again. Oh, buddy.
Ooh, playing dangerously over that edge. There was a lot of craziness that just happened there.
Yeah, he's trying to get that like.
The spike kind of hitbox off the pan.
He's trying to do a thing where he goes off the ledge, uses a double jump up air from ledge, and then he does a B turnaround bacon, like as he land cancels it on the stage again. That's something he did to me in Friendlies today. Okay, that's back air right there. When people DI in on back air, it pops them up for just about anything that you can imagine. Like you can do forward air, nair. It's pretty much a staple kill combo.
That's it right there.
No DI right there.
Yeah, taking the up B to nair combo, nice and hard. Teddy's losing that first game.
We're going right back to Battlefield, just like good old Teddy does.
Yeah. He seems frustrated. I think a lot of people are very frustrated with this matchup in general. I just lost in tournament to Pikmon, and as a Bowser main, I honestly don't feel that it's that lopsided against many players. I think a lot of players are really just now starting to figure out how to go against Game & Watch in general and treating him as a top-tier threat, just because, you know, it's taken so long for Game & Watch to get up to a point where he's very dangerous, and while people kind of know what he can do, you know, or kind of know what he does, it's still it's a long climb up to know exactly how to combo him, how to get out of his DI reads on his combos. It's huge, and it's like a, I don't know, a long climb, but I think once people get it down, they'll complain a lot less about Game & Watch, especially since he's so light.
Yeah, I don't think he's as high of a tier as people make him out to be. I think once you figure out how to DI his combos, and once the matchup, like, across every single character gets more developed, people will start to struggle with him a lot less, and he definitely has exploitable flaws, unlike a few other characters.
Yeah. I think one thing that could really help the entire community in general, I don't know, maybe even make Game & Watch more fun, is we need a video guide on how to punish that up B and that recovery.
Actually,
because no one does it. No one does it.
Preview of what happens, or like what Pikmon is working on. He's going to make a Game & Watch counterplay video at some point.
Really?
We talked about it yesterday, and I'm not sure like how far the plan is as far as that goes, but we're working a lot on making a lot of good Game & Watch counter.
Is that a Stitch? Is that Teddy's holding on to a Stitch?
Yeah, that's a
Ooh, okay, taking off a stock, and now he's got a fresh stock with Stitch waiting, and Teddy is trying to figure out exactly how he's going to do this. Of course, the Stitch hitting insanely hard. Look at that, 36%. He misses the grab, unfortunately, but that is a free 36%.
There's actually a lot of crazy stuff that Game & Watch can do if he catches a Stitch.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm sure there's tons of stuff tons of characters can do with that thing. But
right on this stage, there's a thing that you can do when you jump, throw up a Stitch face, like using his aerial up toss, and you're rising up, and you can use a piece of bacon before you soft land on the platform. And then when you land, or like even before you use the bacon, you can do a Z drop because you can catch it while it's still in hit lag. And then you can drop it on Peach again, and then you can throw out a piece of bacon and soft land it, and then you can wave dash to pick up the Stitch again because it's still in hit lag because of how hard it hits.
Man, there's so much turnip play going on right now. Yeah.
Oh, right there. That was
down throw to down tilt.
Yeah.
That's
Teddy
good.
doesn't really tech down throw as much as he should, and Peter actually knows this. Well, Peter is Pikmon. But yeah, Pikmon knows this. Knows that Bladewise won't tech down throw most of the time, and he goes for stuff like down throw, down tilt, like kill percents, is because Teddy just isn't used to it.
Yeah, that's odd because to tech the down throw really it seems pretty basic. I mean, you can try and tech any of the throws and it won't matter, and then you can kind of set up your DI, usually expecting an up throw. I would guess. I mean, I haven't seen Game & Watches really use any of the other throws to much success. Ooh, almost converting a. Oh, okay. Almost converting a turnip to neutral air there. Oh, just a couple more neutral airs, and Peach is taking Game & Watch out. I know in particular with the Bowser matchup, if I get a couple forward airs off, I mean, Game & Watch is not having fun. And Bowser has more ledge options than most other characters, so it can be pretty lopsided depending on who's in control of the stage.
Right now in this game, I think Pikmon's struggling a lot with his recovery. Normally, Teddy has a lot of difficulty dealing with it.
Teddy's not happy about that.
Still not happy about stuff.
Ooh,
That's the second time that's happened. It is higher percent.
Did they trade? So that was the down smash trading with his up B.
Yeah.
And yeah, the down smash is the stage spike. Man, so many stage spikes and weird stage spikes have happened already just in this game alone. All right, so we're 1-1 right now. Teddy is getting frustrated with the Game & Watch combo system, and Pikmon is sitting there just deadpan face as usual.
He counterpicks to Fountain of Dreams, another really great stage for Game & Watch.
Oh yeah, man. It is Pikmon's best
right
stage.
There. You see how all the bacon just kind of like lined up perfectly across all of the platforms. Normally, that sort of bacon play would just get caught on a platform, like you saw the bacon at the top platform just get, like, it disappeared because it hit the ground. But on a stage like this, there's a lot of room for the bacon to move, and the platforms don't really interfere with the way that bacon moves around. So it gives them a pretty awesome neutral game here.
As you saw, while the platforms are a little bit lower, like right there on the left, Peach's head actually pokes up high enough that bacon can just fall on it.
Yeah.
Teddy not happy about these combos going off.
Oh, holds down.
Crouching that down smash.
That's the thing that Game & Watch likes to do. He likes to hold down in close quarters so he can either bucket break or down tilt you.
Get peached. Oh my gosh, doing it again, and that's 47% from a single attack.
He used to do that a lot against Bladewise, just because like he wants to
crouch cancel everything else.
Yeah, that's Game & Watch's
literally
game
everything
plan.
else, yeah.
And a lot of bad habits that a lot of Game & Watches have as a bad habit against Peach is just holding down no matter what.
Yeah.
And just taking the full like 78%.
Huge amounts from her down smash. All right, Teddy's starting to pull ahead here.
This is actually also a pretty good stage for Peach.
Ooh, was that a little bucket breaking? Just kidding. You were saying?
Yeah, this stage is also pretty great for Peach in that she can stay on the platforms and do a down smash, and there's no way to actually escape the multi-hits, even if you do DI it properly.
Yeah, I can see that. And then her float gives her a lot of options with these platforms in particular, I would think, just because it can drop to the point where she can just start tossing out a nair and it'll cover the entire platform, and she can still drop underneath it and clear most of her hurt box. So there's some interesting options, but Pikmon is definitely not going onto these platforms. You can see him either going to ledge or trying to land right on stage, right in the center. Ooh. He's not messing around.
Bladewise just hovered there for a little while just so that he could down air through both of the pieces of bacon that Pikmon threw out. It's kind of a really interesting interaction right there and what Peach can do with her down air.
Yeah.
Like this.
Ooh, is that a bomb-on? We got a bomb-on. Oh, he's just tossing it away. Just tossing it away.
Doesn't need it.
All right. Yes, attacking through bacon is actually something I want to see more people do because it's definitely the best way to get in through projectiles in general. Bowser main, I will come in through Samus missiles. I will come in through anything I can. Mario Fireball. I'll come in and hit you with my forward air. I don't care. Don't let me see you set up that projectile. So Game & Watch is fairly similar, but he has the advantage of having that hitbox right on top of him. So it's with the pan, so it's much harder to punish out of.
Right there.
And he does not tech again. He's calling that. Oh, hiding under the stage.
Waiting it out.
Just waiting.
He's fishing for a kill right here. Peach is at the right percent, and he properly DIs away. And
down to
really risky mix-up from Bladewise. That's how he lost, or how he got knocked out at Drop Zone. He did a really weird and questionable toad as he was recovering, like just to get on stage, and he just got...
Oh, and he's getting trapped on that platform, luckily running right off after getting jabbed. That was super close. That could have been game right there if he had gotten another throw.
Game & Watch can do when he grabs somebody on a platform. He can do a down throw, and since, he's always going to do that on a platform because it doesn't matter how you tech it.
He's pretty wide, surprisingly wide for a character, which is kind of weird to say, which means that he actually has more space control. It's something that Bowser can do really well, too, is you never, ever want to be punishable on a platform when Bowser's around. I mean, he's just so big, he will cover everything with even a forward smash. Ooh, down air to nair, almost finishing him off. Oh, trying to drop that. Oh, the spike hit. That was the only thing that was going to get him. I'm sure Teddy was prepared to tech that if it had hit him up.
Best of 5 too, so we got one more thing to go for. He's going to ban Dreamland, and he doesn't want the big stages. He's going to be a little tough to kill at times.
Pikmon coming up.
What the hell?
What is he going to pick? What are you thinking? Oh, there it is. Smash roll. No, all right. The chat is talking about we must secure the existence of our people. That's fine. But back to these losers finals. All right, so this is a fairly flat stage, so once again we're going to be seeing a ton of bacon, and I think that's actually going to make it harder for Peach to pull out turnips in general. I don't see Teddy opting for it. Oh my gosh, the ice just absolutely destroyed him. Teddy kind of dishearteningly.
You can actually mash out of that.
Yeah, you can absolutely mash out of that. I was pretty surprised he didn't do anything.
I'm not sure if Bladewise knows about it, or maybe he just Peach was surprised he got hit by it.
Yeah, and Peach is one of those characters where if she messes up with the mash, she's dead because of how her jump works.
Yeah, that's true.
Or he could have accidentally forward B'd onto the platform. But yeah, I definitely would have expected to see something out of him there. So once again, this is going to be a flat stage. He's not pulling turnips unless he has time alone. And that was one of the few cases that he's actually doing it. And I think one of the big reasons here is that Pikmon's not really giving him an opportunity to do it. And when he does pull it, it puts Teddy in an awkward situation because he kind of misses out on certain options that he would like at this point. So Pikmon starts taking advantage of it, knowing that Teddy can't grab, knowing that Teddy can't really use attacks on the ground anymore. He knows what he's looking for. He knows he can just shield most of the hits and come in with a hitbox.
Well-placed bacon in this matchup, and the way that Pikmon is using it is he's putting out 2 pieces of bacon at a time, every time. Normally, you'd want to short hop, fast fall, throw out a single piece of bacon so that you can space out the hitboxes that you're putting out so you don't get small bacon at any point. But
oh, wow, tied right up with another up air. That kills surprisingly early on Game & Watch. I'm sorry, continue.
There's when Peach floats in the air, just above head level, like she usually likes to do, when bacon is in her way, she has to attack through it, or
which Teddy has been doing very consistently, either throwing out a back air or a down air.
Yeah. But the problem is that when Peach does that, she has to like
Commit.
Yeah, she has to commit, and since her attacks aren't disjointed enough to really beat anything that Game & Watch can do, Game & Watch can just run in there with a back air and do pretty much whatever he wants afterwards because of back air.
Ooh, missing an up B, it looks like.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got another bomb. Yeah, I was going to say, and also, ooh, nice toss, throwing it through the bacon.
I think he just wanted to get rid of that as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Not a great percent for that to be.
I don't think Teddy's quite in the mood for bomb shenanigans right now.
Right.
I'm sure he does not want to see Game & Watch pull that bomb out of the air.
And
since Peach has to commit during that kind of situation as well, that means shielding is no problem, and as Pikmon has been proving, grab against Peach is really good. Game & Watch's grab in general is just super good. Oh, and that's going to be a forward throw. Not enough to finish him
still
off, though.
coming back. He threw out the forward air to clank with any turnips that might get in his way.
Yeah.
Which is,
Okay.
okay.
Ooh, super close.
I was very surprised.
He
that
knew
it
he had
didn't
enough
spike.
time. He had enough time, but yeah. I would have thought Pikmon would have opted for a different option.
Wow. Okay,
wow,
going to game
Sensei tripping the legs as he comes sweeping in. My God, that was ridiculous. I love that.
Acting with the Dacus to die combo.
Yeah, jeez. You'll have to show me how to do Dacus, because it keeps getting explained to me and I can never do it.
It's so the way Dacus works is like how, if you're familiar with Melee's boost grabbing, like where you would do a
absolutely.
dash attack.
I was a Peach. I was a Sheik main, and yeah, I discovered all the magic of boost grabbing all on my own and thought it was my own thing, and then I look it up and, oh no, everyone knows about it. Oh, okay, whatever.
Well, the way boost grabbing in Dacus works is that there's a certain amount of momentum being applied to you on the initial frames of your dash attack. And what that means is that since there's so much speed being applied to you right there, when you cancel it into an up smash, which is a thing that every character in Project M can do during the
dot face. Sorry, I just want to say that's the dot eyes turnip out right now, hitting a little bit harder than the normal turnip, saving his jump. Genius. I'm sorry, continue.
Right, so every character in PM can cancel their dash attack within the first 3 frames of starting it. And when it does that, it will, like a double jump cancel, it will keep whatever momentum was affecting them on that specific frame. So if a character moves really fast at the beginning of their dash attack and they cancel that, they
Such
get to
as
keep
Ganondorf
all of that
or
momentum.
Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah. Because Game & Watch moves really strangely during his dash attack, like he moves really fast on some frames, just so that it will like give the...
Oh, another stage spike. Oh, perfect.
He's dead already.
Yeah, the initial movement where his body just moves forward.
Yeah, it just lurches one frame at a time. That's just kind of like the signature Game & Watch movement. Yeah,
and he's pretty slippery, so
Yeah.
it's also based on traction. So I know Ganondorf has an amazing Dacus as well. If anyone would like to learn more about boost grabbing or practice boost grabbing or any of these things, I highly suggest you pull out your copy of Melee and you grab Kirby, because when Kirby boost grabs, his hand lights on fire. So yes, his hand, the hand that he grabs with actually lights on fire because of how his dash attack works. So if you ever want to confirm that you are boost grabbing, just grab Melee Kirby and, you know, light your hand on fire a few times, then you know. And you can also see the difference an amazing amount with Sheik, so definitely something to practice there.
In PM, there's Kirby can't actually boost grab or Dacus, just due to the way that his dash attack works now. Since you can go off of platforms with it, it'll since you can't really cancel your dash attack while you're in the air, some weird stuff might happen if like he was able to cancel that. Same thing with Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong. Their dash attacks also go off the ledge.
Interesting. Okay. I did not know that. Well, I mean, I have never Dacus, but I don't play that much Kirby.
Yeah, Bowser
I did a little bit of Kirby.
Bowser doesn't have that great of a Dacus.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. The one thing that I would grab for that, though, is that he actually gets armor out in time.
Really?
Surprisingly, yeah, he will have 1 frame of armor if you boost grab. So in tournament, if that ever happens, I'm just dropping my controller and stepping out at that point. It's just like, nah, you got red too hard. Oh, man. It looked like Teddy was going to take this game very early on, but now Pikmon is...
last game situation right here.
Consistent with his punishes.
And again, this is also like tournament stock both of these players. For some reason, Teddy is in losers finals.
Both of them in losers, yeah. Did he go up against Otto, or?
Oh, right, yeah. We have Otto here.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Ooh, okay, Game & Watch way out there, and he's got only a second jump. Ooh, Teddy
Gets the
really,
ledge for free.
really needed to get in and grab that ledge right there. Pikmon needs to come in. I think Pikmon can do it, though, if he gets one solid run in on Teddy right now.
Okay, here it is.
Look at that. Here it goes. Oh, that was it. That was almost it. Pikmon just a little fart face. A little sad on that one. But,
Okay, forward throw. He's not going to die from this. He
No,
can
he's
still come
okay.
back.
He's all right. And he's going to grab that ledge. Ooh, shenanigans.
not
He's
sure if
only
he's
got
gonna
his up B
jump.
left. Ooh, Teddy's not going to grab that ledge.
Really
Was that a down
forward
tilt?
air on shield.
Was
That
that
was
a
I
down
think it was an hover up air at a shield.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Anyway, it always boils down to this. Teddy from losers, Otto in winners.
And winners. Well, now, Otto doesn't always win. The first time I was commentating, actually, Teddy was on his game, and he was looking good.